The real reason was how fragile the original B2 was, with it requiring a slight redesign, though only available in a £130 set. You have only ever been able to buy a plain white Phase 2 clone in a microfighter released in 2014. It is said that all good things come in threes, and after two very good sets for clone fans, fate would will it so that a third would blast from the heavens to grace us. Or something like that. I have never so intensely followed the leaks and rumours for a set as I did for this one. It sounded like the perfect set for minifigure fans. Which is, that's me. Feel free to get real comfy with that subscribe button. 9 minifigures for 25 quid in a Star Wars set. That alone was a deal. However, the minifigures we got takes things to the next level. That's interesting. Numbered bags. Alright. So what, the first time we've seen one of these bad boys since the clone turbo tank. This is the first ever Phase 2 clone battle pack, and this is the first ever Phase 2 clone minifigure. The set isn't entirely standard white clones, but it's the cheapest and most accessible way to obtain these guys. The first renditions of the Phase 2 clone troopers were available elsewhere. These guys were represented quite well, though while we're here, not entirely accurately. The first time I saw these guys, I wasn't entirely sure if it was a clone or a stormtrooper. The new and beautifully translated Phase 2 would grace us in 2014, in a microfighter, and exclusively this microfighter. This continues to be the most confusing minifigure related fact to me. You have only ever been able to buy a plain white Phase 2 clone in a microfighter released in 2014, retiring the following year. This is out of all of the Phase 2 related battle packs and sets that released at the time. Not a single plain fella. Oh, look at that. Baffling. Oh, what's this? Okay, we're building a speeder bike. Alright. I'll tell you, I've been very, very excited for this. I've been keeping up with all the rumours, all the leaks, and oh my lord. It's not really looking speeder bike at the moment. I guess that is indeed a speeder. Before we move on to what I think, however, there is more. This is a clone shock trooper, released in that same 2007 clone battle pack. Actually, this is an image of the clone shock trooper released in that same 2007 clone battle pack. Because buying this would serve little purpose without buying. Yeah, I'm good. It does look straight ripped out of the show and represents some of the best LEGO clone troopers. However, come on, that's too much. What are you doing? Since 2007, this set remained the cheapest way to obtain one of these guys. Years later, it's far from cheap, but shock troopers haven't shown up in things for a hot minute, nor have they been accessible for a hot minute. 2023 saw the return of the shock troopers with their revised look, though only available in a £130 set. Adds value for sure, though also adds exclusivity to an already exclusive minifigure. Would you look at that? Thank the Lord. This is the only way you can get a shock trooper right now without forking over 3 figures. Don't know why the shock trooper has little gun and binoculars, but I don't know. You got to make it the battle droids, because, you know, I don't own enough of these already. The super battle droid hasn't been available since 2015, and you get 3. Whispers online suggest they didn't renew the mold for whatever reason, but I'm not sure if I buy that's the sole reason. It's been almost 10 years since we saw a B2. The real reason was how fragile the original B2 was, with it requiring a slight redesign to fix the issue with the clips.
It might have been discussed at some point. I think the thing we always run into with the super battle droids is the elements.
Couple that with it being lower on the priority list to be in sets. This led to a minifigure that wasn't really available, but also one no one was jumping to make available. Until now, I guess. It still remains to be seen if these guys will be classed as a separate minifigure, but it is technically a slight redesign for the sake of structural integrity. And then finally, I'll say it's one of the reasons why people are talking about this. There are so many reasons why people are talking about this. Oh lord. Oh my lord. Oh goodness. They just snap right in there, mate. You have a listen. Now we've got to build the step. That is not how I thought they'd do it. I mean, the set also includes 2 of these, although these things have remained unchanged in the stupid amount of sets that they've appeared in. So it's just we're just gonna brush them aside. I'm fully aware that I forgot to talk about this thing. Don't even fit on screen. So I peel it back a bit, show you how the sausage is made. It's good. I certainly think it's better than whatever that was, but I like the Octoptara here, and I think it's definitely the best build in this set, And it kind of cleared up a gripe I had with the one that came in the Utapau Troopers. It has the flick-fire missiles here, but it also has cannons as well. Because I know previously they were trying to pass off the flick-fire missiles as the cannons. Also, are you enjoying this amateur shaky cam? This is real, real found footage style. Yes. I do believe this guy is, he borrows the torso and legs from a different clone trooper. We're winning with the face prints. We're winning with the face prints. And of course, helmet holes. There's helmet holes. And I think my official stance on these helmet holes is I don't care. I think this is a perfectly good standard white Phase 2 clone trooper. We got a shock trooper. And yep, this thing's the same as the one that came in the Coruscant gunship last year. And I do think these things look fantastic. I mean, the red isn't quite as invasive as, you know, the Clone Wars TV show ones are, but I still think the red accents on the white look fantastic. A super battle droid. Yeah, those clips, they definitely reinforce those clips. Oh my lord. Oh goodness. We got the slightly redesigned super battle droid, and I'm not quite sure to what extent this thing's been redesigned, but I think overall for this set, go and get yourself one of these. I'm telling you, you need one.